go on a tour of the alleys of the old city of Jerusalem, climb Mount Masada, maybe surf the beach in Tel Aviv, or float in the Dead Sea. Well, due to COVID-19, that might be more difficult these days. So the team behind Taglit, or Birthright, realized that they need to make some adjustments. They now offer a virtual tour that takes you to Israel from the comfort of your own home. Noa Bauer, VP of Global Marketing at Taglit-Birthright Israel, is joining us in studio. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So I'm sure you were disappointed when all of these trips and flights were canceled. First of all, what did you think about it, and how did you begin to recover from all these trips being canceled?
So first of all, Birthright Israel is existing for the last 20 years,
right.
And we've never, ever canceled a trip, not during intifadas and
not
wars.
One ever?
Never, ever we canceled a trip.
Wow.
Until the corona pandemic has hit. So it was devastating for us, and we actually thought that we're going to be very back on our feet again, but the world is as we all know, is a very hard situation now with the pandemic.
Of course.
We stopped in March. We still had groups on the ground when the skies closed in Israel, and we've canceled all of our summer trips till date.
So what is your solution to these canceled trips? What solution have you given to people that want to come visit Israel during this difficult time?
So obviously the skies are still closed. It's starting to open, and we're having first groups on the ground that are going through quarantine. So we're seeing small slims of people coming in, but it's very, very tiny. And in the meantime, we need to talk to them virtually. So there's a big space online, and we've done many initiatives until now, hitting over 4 million people that we've engaged with since March until now, and this interactive tour is one of them.
So you're saying I can visit Israel virtually, like pretending I'm not in Israel right now, but if I wasn't in Israel, I could take a virtual tour to basically any area of Israel that I want? How does it work?
So not any area. I mean, Birthright Israel is a 10-day tour, very, very intense, and you visit all of Israel pretty much. And what we want to hit, Gen Z generation and millennials. We need to have a very, very short period of time with them. So in 8 minutes, you can visit many, many places, but it's a 1 day of Birthright Israel trip. And I think the most exciting thing about it is it's interactive.
So it's a choose-your-own-adventure style?
Exactly.
How does it work?
So basically, you start off with an ancient site, so you can either go to Masada or go to the Kotel, and within every place, you can decide if you want to go up Snake Path or Cable Car, and then you go to hit innovation. So we want to see the old and the new, and we want to see fun places, so you can go to the Dead Sea or you can go to the beach. You can find people, meet people. And I think the most exciting thing about Birthright is that you meet Israelis on the ground. So every place you go on during this interactive tour, although you have a tour guide, you meet Israelis.
But you won't be able to experience the Israeli heat, the summer heat, unfortunately. Exactly. Okay, so how many people have already taken this virtual tour?
So we just started. We had 50,000 people in the platform so far, but we do expect to have about 500,000 people by the time we finish and we start the media campaign worldwide. We're now translating it into different languages, so we expect it to be very big.
I just want to put that into perspective, as opposed to how many people were actually, their trips were canceled from Birthright. So you said how many people were visiting the virtual site? 50,000 people have taken the virtual tour, as opposed to how many of your clients' trips were canceled?
So during the summer, 35,000 people trips were canceled. Right. We're still hoping for them to come in the near future. I think that during 2021, we'll be able to bring all of them back. And since the beginning, we had 750,000 people visit Israel on Birthright.
Wow.
So.
Do you think that maybe, this virtual tour of Israel could continue into the future, maybe after the flights are taking off again?
Sure, absolutely. I think a lot of the things that we're doing now are going to last afterwards as well, including Zoom reunion meetings with the participants before and after. Birthright Israel is a one-time thing, but it lasts for a lifetime. Right. And I think that engaging with these people afterwards as well is just a gift for us as well.
And it's a great alternative, but it's not the same as actually coming here, right?
It's just a teaser. It's just, we want all of them to come. Everyone that goes through that tour needs to come to Israel and visit this country on their own.
So for all the people that want to take this virtual tour, what's like the most exciting place you can recommend that they visit virtually?
Oh, they need to go through the whole tour.
The whole tour?
So I'll let them choose.
Can you give them like a top two?
You can either choose if you want to eat mild or spicy. It's that
really
detailed, yes.
Wow.
So the experience is amazing.
Wow, it's really like you're there.
Exactly.
All right, Noa Bauer, thank you so much. And I will be going to take that tour tonight.
Okay, thank you very much.